Okay, so children, today we are going to talk about article writing, which is another aspect of your writing skills. Now, what is an article? So article is all about expressing your views, your thoughts on a subject. All right, and the thoughts that you write should be correlated to each other, related to each other, in the four paragraphs that you are going to write. Here are some points to remember, all right, which I think you should always take care of. One is the heading should be very catchy. It should tell everyone about um, what the article is going to talk about. Then the opening sentence should be strong, arguments should be strong, and conclusion is has to be very very valid. So these things you will read through, and these are the words like however, therefore, although, even though, in order to. All these words should be actually used in the article to make your arguments stronger. So first of all, we will go through the format. What is the format of the article? First of all, we're going to write. First is written heading. Now in half yearly examinations, children, I have seen that you write byline here. No, this is wrong. This is absolutely wrong. Byline, byline is not written here. Okay, byline has to be written in the end. So what do? I start with heading, then I leave a line after heading. Okay, and then you start with the body. Now what does the body consist of? The body consists of four paras, and then you in the end you write name. Okay, now I'll start with um, what should the four paragraphs consist of. Okay, so again I'm doing the heading, again no byline, and then we start with four paragraphs. What should the four paragraphs deal with? So the first paragraph is about introduction. Introduction about this paragraph should include what is the topic about. Okay, for example, the topic is of poverty. Okay, so we will write in the first paragraph what is poverty, what is the topic. So you are going to almost explain your topic in about how many lines? 3 to 4 lines. Understand? So this becomes our first para. Then leave a line and write. We come to second para. What is the second paragraph about, children? The second paragraph deals with problems related to the topic. Again, if I am saying the topic is of poverty, then what are the problems that are related to poverty? What problems does Indians have or people around the globe have because of poverty? And this is going to be in 5 to 6 lines. Okay, then the third paragraph, the third para is about solutions. So what solutions are you offering? What should the government do, or people do, or say NGOs do, students do, so on and so forth. And this again in 5 to 6 lines. And the last paragraph that deals with what? The conclusion. The last paragraph is about conclusion. What is the conclusion? Conclusion of the topic. So this should be very strong, again in 3 to 4 lines. Understand? So this needs to be very, very strong, and in the end we write here, leave a line and write name. Fine. So I'll just do it once again. Heading, as I always tell you, leave a line and then 4 paras, 4 paras to be written, then leave lines between every para. Then what else do we have to take care of? Second, all paras begin from extreme left margin of sheet. Okay? And in the end write name, and if the class is given, write class. So the first para is about introduction of topic, and it is going to be about 3 to 4 lines. Second para, the second para is about problems related to topic, and in about, say, again 5 to 6 lines. Third para, solutions related to topic, and again in, say, 5 to 6 lines. And fourth para, conclusion has to be very strong, and again in 3 to 4 lines. And in the end we write name, and if given, class. And in the end, children, what do we write? Name, and if given, class. And this is how we end everything on the left hand side, on the extreme left hand side, right? So this is one example that we are going to study, that recent floods in many metropolitan cities during the monsoon season laid bare the hollowness of the claims of the civic authorities of their preparedness, right? The poor had to bear the brunt of the problem. There was no one held accountable, so you have to write an article. Please don't exceed the word limit. Remember that, remember that. Don't exceed word limit. This is very, very, very important. Please remember this, otherwise you will lose marks here if you do that, right? So recent floods, so we are going to write, see, the first paragraph deals with monsoons here, all monsoons. What are monsoons? Every year they come, and then what do they do? Then in the second paragraph, about the problems, how the government hasn't been able to tackle the problem, the poor is waiting, water logging, breeding of mosquitoes, network connectivity, so on and so forth. Third is solutions, wherein the government should pass laws, there needs to be strict accountability, and NGOs must also come forward to do this, and all that, all those things you can write. And then, because ministers have to be, this is the fourth paragraph, which is conclusion, that the situation will get better, you hope it, and the better laws are going to be made, so on and so forth. And in the end you write the name. The name was Sumit, sorry, the class was not given, and this is it. Right? Now these are the practice questions, children, and this question is mandatory. As I told you, this question is mandatory to practice. uh, this question, children, question number fourth or fifth, whatever it is, this is mandatory for you to practice, because this is from new sample paper. All right, so this has come from the latest sample paper, and this is mandatory almost for you to practice. So practice the questions. You can send these questions to me on my mail ID, or you want to send me through WhatsApp, up to you. Plus do make it a point to attempt all of this. All right, thank you.